Oh man, I thought I was fixed the light situation. Well, okay, there we go. Hopefully it's gonna show better as we go. So anyway, I'm trying all kind of stuff to get better lighting than last week. Okay, I like this lighting pretty kind of. We'll see it when I watch it, when I replay it again. Anywho, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. Okay, so this is episode 131. We're moving on up. Anyhow, we are making Southwestern chicken chili tonight. Okay. Now it's a little different spin than how I usually do my chili. Cause a thought came to me to add some enchilada sauce to it, the green kind. So anyway, Grandma Hershey did it, and it tasted good. Okay, it's just not as dark as usual as regular chili. So anywho, it's like an in between the white chili and the dark chili. How about that? So but that's what we're making today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the healthy highlights. How about that? 1 cup is a serving. So you should get 10 cups of chili out of this, okay? And so I've got a potluck on Sunday. So guess what they're getting? Southwestern chicken chili. Okay. Anywho, so the healthy highlights for 1 cup is 226.5. Okay, not too shabby. You can actually have 2 bowls at this rate. And of course, men would definitely want 2 cups. Okay. Then the saturated fat is only 0.5. Really good. The cholesterol is 45. That's average for a meal. The sodium is 449.9. That's good because that's a third of my sodium for the day, and that's my meal pretty much. Then there are 28.6 regular carbs, okay? And then fiber is good, it's 8.6. That's because of those black beans, okay? Then there's only 5.5 sugars, diabetic friendly and loveliness friendly. Then there is 17.8 protein. That's really good off of 1 bowl of chili. Okay, that's because of black beans and the chicken. And then you have a net carbs of 20 because of the fiber. So I think that is fantastic. Okay. So now, I do have 2 other shows with with chili recipes, and that's episode 47 and episode 84. You'll find 2 other different recipes of chili that Grandma Hershey got. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. So now what you're going to need for your ingredients are now this, okay, so I thought, Grandma Hershey always doing the most. I thought I had chicken thighs in the freezer. So I go to take the chicken out so I could thaw it. And they were legs. So we got 5 chicken legs in here, okay? 5 chicken legs, and it's going to equate to 2 cups, all right? And then 2 cans of black beans, and that's the no salt added black beans, all right? Now, if you don't like black beans, use whatever kind you like, boo, because I want you to love your chili, okay? Then we've got 1 can of corn, no salt, 1 can of tomatoes, diced tomato, excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Diced tomatoes or rotel, no salt again. Then there is a small sweet onion chopped up, and 3 of those mini bell peppers with the different colors. So I use 1 of each color, okay, in each one. Then there is a package of chili seasoning, no salt, like what's her name, Mrs. Dash. She got 1. Then somebody else had 1 that's pretty good too. That's very little salt. Okay. I don't like Williams seasoning, so I don't use that. So, but if you like Williams seasoning, you use Williams seasoning, okay? Then we have a package of taco seasoning, low sodium, okay? So you can get some flavors in there good, because the no salt chili seasoning to me don't have enough chili flavor. So that's where you're going to add a tablespoon of chili powder and a teaspoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, okay? And then you're going to have a half a teaspoon of your kosher salt, all right? So then we're going to have that green chili enchilada sauce. I only used 14 ounces. I had one big old can that was 28 ounces, and I only used half of that, all right, because it has enough salt on its own. Then you got 2 cups of unsalted chicken broth and 2 cups of water. Now, if you want yours a little thicker, then you can use a little less water if you want to. But you kind of want your chicken broth to give you some more flavor. Okay, now that's what's in it. All right. So now if you want to know how to bake the chicken legs, I turned the oven to 425, seasoned the chicken, put it on a rack on top of a baking sheet, and then I baked it for half an hour on one side, flipped it over, then half an hour on the other side, and I did season it, okay? Because, you know, Grandma Hershey don't like no bland food. All right. So, and then if you're going to bake it, then you, of course, you spray it and blah, blah, blah. The recipe is on the comment thingy. What's it? The description. And if you want your personal recipe, just email me, Grandmahursheycooks@gmail.com, and I'll send it to you. All right. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started because time is of the essence around here, and we don't have all day. All right. So I did turn the pot on. We're going to turn it on some up higher. So what we're going to do is basically, this is almost like a dump recipe. You know how they have those dump cakes. So I told you all the ingredients. We are going to take our chicken. I got space to put my stuff. We got our chicken. See how I shredded it. And this is the time when I wish I had my granddaughter, KK. She is the best chicken shredder that I know. Her and my sister. They're good at that. And me, not so much. But anywho, we got it done, right? Then, since this is next, I'm just going to go ahead and put my tomatoes. This is actually rotel, but you can use the chopped tomatoes, diced tomatoes, whatever way you want to do it. Tomato. So we're going to put that in there and put this over here. Let's see if I can do it without looking. I'm trying to get y'all a look at this pretty face. Always turning it around. There I go again. I'm sorry, low said don't. We got our black beans. Oh, and also when you before you put your black beans and your corn in, rinse it first. And that way you won't have all that black stuff. You know how it turns really dark brown. I don't like that look. So I always rinse my beans first and my corn. Okay. So if you don't have a can of corn, you can use a 10-ounce box of frozen corn or bag, whatever it is. So, okay, so we got that there. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my corn. Da-da-da. Yes, whole kernel corn. Oh, you know, I just thought of something. Maybe to make it a little creamier, you could add some cream corn. Ooh, we'll try that next time. It just came to my head. I'm going to try that next time, okay? And then here's the peppers. Look how pretty they are. Yeah. So I chopped them up. A lot of times I'll saute my stuff like that, but I didn't do it this time. Grandma Hershey's kind of tired. She's still trying to unpack, okay? And all the excitement. And this is a small sweet onion, Vidalia, Peru. Those are all sweet onions. So if it doesn't say sweet onion, those are them. And the difference between sweet onions and regular onions, the stuff that make your eye cry, then you don't have that much of it in the sweet onions, and that's why they call it sweet. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we got those in. Then we're going to put our seasoning in here. We're going to put our seasoning in. This is a lot better than last time. I really like the lighting. I look kind of cute. Put our seasoning in. And I like to stir my seasoning in with my vegetables and everything before I add my liquids. Okay, because I want everything to have seasoning on it so it can taste really flavorful. Yes, indeed. So as I was unpacking, I did find a pot. I'm going like, what am I going to use to cook the chili in? And whew, I had a pot. Boy, like, do I have to go buy that too? I've been buying stuff, a duplicate. Okay. So anyway, I want to show you what it looked like when it's all stirred up. Don't that look good? Look like you just eat it like that, huh? So that's all the seasoning. Then we're going to add enchilada sauce since it's right here on top. Hold on, don't want to drop my spoon. And I put the laptop on a little box try so you can see better. That was my intention, okay? So I'm going to carefully take the enchilada sauce so it don't pour or waste out. Put that on top. All right. Enchilada. Then I'm going to take, now I got to put this spoon down because this one here, this chicken broth thing is really full. Yeah, I got to find some more. Well, actually, I did find some more containers after I did all this. They're not glass, but they'll work. All right. Got the 2 cups of chicken broth. And then put in, so you can see it ran out of those glass containers. It's see-through. 2 cups of water. Okay. So then we're gonna first what I do with that napkin. Doggone it, got stuff on my fingers. Here go on right. I don't have to go nowhere. I'm still here. Okay, anywho. So now I'm gonna turn this up higher. And we're gonna stir this up. And then when it comes to a boil, we're going to cover it with a lid, and we're going to turn the heat down to simmer, and which is about 1 or 2 on an electric stove. And then some stoves fancy enough to say simmer. Most of them don't. So once I'm going to put the lid on, try to get it to boil faster. So anywho, while that's getting started, because that's all it is to it. The longest thing was the chicken, because I'm not quick at shredding. Now, if you live where there's a Hy-Vee in the deli section has the best price on shredded chicken, and it tastes good. Sometimes I get that just to make chicken salad. Okay. So anywho, now that we've done that, while that's cooking, we're gonna get on with the show. Okay, so while that's going, I need you to hit the thumbs up button, okay? Because I guarantee you're going to like this chili. And I know you like Grandmahurshey. And then, if you haven't subscribed already, I need you to click subscribe. Then when you see those bells, click the black one, okay? That way it lets you know that I'm coming on. So then, after that, after about maybe 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, because we got a long list of birthdays today. So anyway, 3, 5, whatever minutes it is, then I want you to share this show with everybody you know. Share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbors. Share it with your relatives, and share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. And right now, we really got to feed the world. This is a whole lot of stuff going on. And so we got to help each other out the best we can. If you don't have no money and you got some extra food, then share that. If you don't have extra food and you got talent, maybe you can help somebody do something. Watch your kids, something other. Don't send them babies over here. Great grandkids show up at my door. Run me ragged. Anyway, I love my babies. So anyway, but I do have some leftover chili from last night that the kitchen angels made. While that's doing its thing. So what did I say? Okay, once it starts to boil, you turn it on low, and then you let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. You want to stir it about every 5 minutes to make sure it's not going to stick. So anyway, this might be room temperature now, but we're going to pour this in here so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, Grandma Hershey not going to steer you wrong on purpose. Then, so last night when I was tasting the chili, I said, what am I missing? And I just couldn't figure it out until today. I didn't put no cheese on my chili. What is wrong with Grandma Hershey? Let's put some cheese on it. Okay. So what I got is a tablespoon of the hot cheese, the Carolina Reaper that I like, and then a tablespoon of the 4 Mexican cheese. So let me put this where you can see it. Oh, you can't see it there. Okay, well, I'm just going to hold it in my hand. I just put all my cheese on top. Don't that look good? And then I forgot I had my tricolor tortilla strips. I'm going to throw some of that in there, because last night I ate it with some crackers. Those crackers you saw in the picture. So now let's taste it. Let's stir it up some, see if I can get that cheese to melt a little. Why don't I put it in the microwave for 10-30 seconds? Because I like my chili hot. And the convenience of this kitchen is everything is right here. I don't have to leave y'all to get nothing. Refrigerator right there. Microwave right here. Stove right here. Everything here, even me. We're going to put 30 seconds in there so we can have the cheese melted. Okay? So, now I'm going to tell you who all birthday we got. I guess I could do shout outs first. Okay, we got a lot of shout outs. I'm getting so excited. Okay. So for the shout outs, we've got my sister. We have my niece in Colorado. We have Andreas, Najee, my neighbor across the hall, Mitchell, Alex and Aya. And okay, so I joined this meetup group called Single Old Liberals. Hold up. We got the microwave. Hold up. Make sure I don't burn my hands. Now that I've done all of that. Okay, we're going to put this on the salsa. But that's kind of hot now. Okay, so all right, now we got the chili and the cheese is melted. Okay, let's taste it. Okay, here we go. We gotta make sure it's not pausing. Look at that chili and all that stuff. I mean, chicken. That cheese was there. It was good. Without the cheese, but it's even better with the cheese. We're gonna take one for the team. Ooh, don't you fall. Okay. Got some peppers in this one. Ooh wee. That's all I can say. Is ooh wee. Grandma Hershey's gonna tear that up later. Let's go back to our shout outs. Close that door. Okay, so I joined. Oh, it's boiling. Okay, let's turn this down to low. Okay, let me stir it up too. We don't want it to start sticking or anything. Oh, see the smoke? Look at that. Oh, y'all gonna have to make this. I'm telling you. So I joined this meetup group for the third time called Single Old Liberals. Then you have to be, well, I think they said at least 50 or 55, something of it. Anywho, so I joined this group and I was at my third meetup thing on Saturday. And one of the ladies said she'd been watching my show. So I want to shout out to Gretchen, my new friend. Then I want to shout out to Soul and Rising, my two great granddaughters. To Merle, my narcolepsy friend, to my friend Reggie, to Amanda, to Marcy, who sings happy birthday every time I'm singing. Okay. To another narcolepsy friend. Actually, I got the next three. It's narcolepsy friend, Plexic, Sabelle, Diana, who doesn't have narcolepsy, but her daughter and her husband do. And to Fitzy the cat. And then shout out to Tom and Cassie, another narcolepsy friend. It's more narcoleptics than you know. And you would imagine. To my granddaughter Tuka, she liked the pumpkin cookies, the pumpkin snickerdoodles, and to Quality Hill Apartments. That's where I moved to. And I gave cookies to them and they said they loved it. So yeah. So now to these birthdays. We almost done. Don't go nowhere. We almost done. So for the birthday, we got my brother Hurley and my sister-in-law, his wife Charlotte. We have Mitch across the hall, Emily, who's also a narcolepsy friend. To my great-granddaughter Nyla, she just turned 2 yesterday. That's my granny's baby. Then to Dallas, who just, I think she turned 7 or 8 yesterday, her birthday on the same day. And then to another narcolepsy friend, Doreen. And then to my late husband's first cousin. We still keep in touch. Her birthday was yesterday, and her name is Diane. And then to Ben, who his last name is King. I always say he's my brother from another mother because that's my maiden name is King. So all these birthdays, I couldn't believe how many we had. So anyway, you ready, Darcy? We get ready to sing, and anybody who wants to join in can join in. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Charlotte, Hurley, Mitch, and Emily, Nyla, Dallas, Doreen, Diane, and Ben. Happy birthday to you. And many, many more. Okay, so if you have a birthday coming up in the next 7 days, or you know somebody who does, then I need you to send me that information either on the comments, to my email or something. And if you got my phone number, you can send it there. Okay. Because I love singing happy birthday to folks. Oh, and I forgot to mention Kay and Regina. Shout out to Kay and Regina. How can I forget them? Okay. So that's all I know for right now. So next week, remember the yum squares that we've made already, the cherry and some other kind. I forgot already. Anyway, we made 2 of them. So we're going to do lemon yum squares next week. So what we doing. So you guys have a great week. And I will see you next week. Hug somebody, tell them you love them, kiss somebody, and definitely help somebody out. Because this is troubling times. All right. Love you guys. Mwah! And now let's see what the mouse gonna do. And there he goes. Let's see. Okay. Grandma Hershey's still learning.